Hey Scorpios, let's get into your messages at this time. Remember to take the messages that resonate and leave what does not. Messages for Scorpios, please. Side hustle. Okay, some of y'all have a side hustle going on. You could be trying to make this side hustle into something that's lucrative, into like a business. Some of you could be working an extra job to make more money. But I feel like you are definitely on your grind right now, Scorpio. No matter what it is that you're doing, definitely feels like you are doing what you have to do to make more money, have more financial stability. Isolation. Left alone, self-inflicted. What is isolation about? Chemistry and past life. Okay. Karmic friends. So this could be a karmic friend here, Scorpio. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. There could be a karmic friend here who may be feeling rejected by you. This could be somebody you're not even communicating with or in contact with. So this could be like an ex-friend. This is somebody who continuously repeats patterns in their life, continuously experiences karmic lessons because they choose not to heal, they choose not to learn, they choose to not evolve and grow. So this could be the reason why you kind of cut cords with this person. But these wounds, this person has a lot of self-inflicted wounds because they choose not to grow. They choose not to evolve. There's something about you, Scorpio, that triggers this person's like passion and spark for life. So it's kind of given energy vampire here with whoever this is. Like they could have been definitely using your energy to gain more creativity, more passion in their life. And it's like the minute that you took your energy back, you reclaimed your power, this person is now drained. Give me a little more here for isolation. Push-pull. Power struggles, imbalance, stubborn. It's like the more you kept trying to maybe... This person is like somebody who likes to pull you back into the past while you're trying to pull them into the future, you know? And I feel like it got to a point here, Scorpio, where you were kind of like, listen, I can't keep playing this push-pull game where you're trying to pull me back into the past and I'm trying to pull you into the future here. There was a big imbalance where you could have overgiven to this person in some shape or form while they just took. Like I said, it's giving energy vampire here. This person could have been very stubborn, not wanting to change, wanting to stay the same, wanting to stay stuck in the same situation because that's where they were comfortable at. Toxic drama, arguments, incompatible. This person could have been trying to either drag you into drama, arguments, or drag you into their drama. For some of you, this person could have been like in a relationship that was toxic, where there was a lot of drama, a lot of arguments. This person could have been trying to pull you into their drama, into their crap. And it could have been this constant cycle of this, to the point where you were like, yeah, no, I gotta go. This person's missing you, reminiscing. This person has secret accounts watching you. Anything else? Ghosted. Yeah, you may have ghosted this person, detached. It was just too much. This person's in a place feeling of hopelessness. There's definitely a distance between you and this person. Separation, space, blockage. Could be a literal distance as well. This person is in some sort of like distress. I feel like it has to do with a relationship. They could be in a toxic relationship here where 1 minute it's a lot of passion, a lot of heat, but then it goes very cold, a lot of drama, a lot of arguments. And you just want peaceful vibes out here, Scorpio. No more drama, calm minds, soul alignment. You're out here overcoming obstacles. Again, I feel like you're very focused on what you have going on here, whether, working a second job, multiple jobs, trying to make more money, have more financial stability in your life, trying to build a side hustle into something bigger than just a side hustle. So, all right, what else besides all that drama? All right, okay, you got somebody heavily thinking of you, so their energy keeps coming out. It almost kind of feels okay. So if this person's energy keeps popping back up, the question keeps popping up at the bottom. This person could be getting ready to pop back up into your life. Okay. And somebody in the comments the other day was like, why is it that Scorpio keeps getting these toxic people in their readings? I think that Scorpios have evolved a lot. Well, just because Scorpios have evolved doesn't mean that they're not going to attract in toxic people. Matter of fact, toxic people love an evolved person because they want to either latch on to that energy. They want some of that energy for themselves. They want to cling on to you to make themselves feel better about whatever situation that they're in. They want to see if you will fall back into old patterns, old habits. Okay. And like I said too, there are evolved Scorpios who unfortunately still have to deal with toxic individuals, whether it's people they have kids with, family members, people they just can't cut off in an instant. It is what it is. So definitely, yeah, see, manifesting a reunion. This person is manifesting a reunion with you. They're fixated on you. They're fixated on your energy. They're grieving the connection or the disconnect here. There's a lot of nostalgia. They could be looking back at old memories, old pictures. All right, let's get just I pick up the deck. 8 of Pentacles is at the bottom. Look, I feel like this is you. You're focused on your future, your financial stability, work, something here that you're building brick by brick. Meanwhile, this person is going through, well, I feel like you've already had the awakening. You're no longer who you once were. Confirmation. I don't even know what just fell. But like you've had a major awakening here. You've evolved. You are no longer the person you once were. I feel like you are on to bigger and better things with the Sun card here. Leo energy. Something could have, something about Leo season could be significant. As well as like Scorpio season. But I feel like you're focused on the positivity in your life, being more optimistic. You're focused on success, the future. And this person's in a very, I feel like, dark place. 5 of Pentacles. They could be going through financial issues. They could be going through issues with their job, things like that. But I feel like this is more so this person going through a lot of issues around their self-esteem, their self-worth, feeling isolated, left out in the cold, like an outsider looking into your world. But at the end of the day, this is somebody who did it to themselves. They refused to grow with you. They refused to evolve, leave a situation that was toxic for them. And this is where they're at. 5 of Pentacles. This person feels stuck. Hangman. Spirit has this person right now, I feel like, in this hangman position in order to try to get them to have some sort of spiritual growth here, in order for them to evolve. But it's almost like this person's resisting it. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. You could have overgiven to this person, to this situation. This person moved very impulsively here. This person's definitely manifesting some sort of reunion, and it definitely feels like there's a cycle that's coming back around, Scorpio. The Lovers, the 10 of Swords, you could have 2 of Cups. You could have felt like there was a deep betrayal between you and this person. The Lovers doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Definitely could have been platonic here. Definitely picking up like a friendship vibe. But there could have been a deep betrayal that you experienced with this person. There could have been a very deep bond, close bond between you and this person. At one point, you may have felt like, this person, this friendship is in alignment with me, until you realize, actually, no, it's not. Seven of Swords, a lot of lies, deception. This person, you know, everybody evolves in their own timing. Everybody heals in their own timing. But that doesn't mean that you have to stick around and deal with the bullshit that somebody else is going through. It doesn't mean that you have to be dragged along for whatever their path entails. So, let's see. This person could have also been very competitive, very jealous of the fact that you have, like, you're somebody who's on their grind. You're somebody who's very focused on work, career, business, money, financial stability. This person may feel like they don't have that within themselves. Yeah, you're King of Swords, somebody very disciplined, intelligent, somebody who makes head over heart decisions. You're a boss, a leader with that Emperor that I just saw. All right, tell me about side hustle for Scorpios, please. I just saw the Queen of Cups. So whatever this side hustle is, it's something that you are very... it's something that you love doing. Tell me more about side hustle here. Queen of Wands, and I was just going to say something you're passionate about doing as well. Okay, I like it. I like the energy. Yeah, I feel like, it definitely feels like with the Lovers, the Moon card, this person wanted to be on your level. They wanted to be seen as your equal here, but the Moon under that, it's like, this person didn't know how to get to that level. They wanted to, there was like some sort of false impression that they were making here. Like, yeah, I'm on the same level as you. Yeah, I'm on the same wavelength. Yeah, we're in alignment with each other's goals and values. But the Moon card, it's murky. I'm hearing something about murky waters. Something here wasn't completely truthful. There was some sort of dishonesty or deception. Tell me more about the side hustle here. The Tower. And the Nine of Cups. So I don't feel like this Tower is a bad thing. Okay. At all. Ace of Cups. If anything, this feels like a positive Tower. Something surprising or shocking that makes you very happy. You know, some sort of side hustle that you have going on could explode in a really good way here. Like, let's say you're doing something online where you're seen, something could be going viral. You know, let's say you start a side hustle of whatever. It feels like there's some sort of wish fulfillment that is very unexpected coming through. You may have experienced some sort of tower as well, where something had to come crumbling down, but you had the power, the confidence, the willpower, the strength to rebuild, no matter what came crashing down. And that's another thing that I feel like this person maybe was envious about, intimidated by, that no matter how many times a tower comes crashing down in your life, you're not afraid to rebuild. There's some sort of emotional fulfillment that's getting ready to enter into your life here. So keep grinding is what I'm hearing. Tell me about thinking of you for Scorpios, please. King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. It could be an earth sign, air sign, water sign. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person could have this in their chart. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Hangman. Okay, so this is the person who's stuck here. Or this person, a little more. The Moon. The Strength card. The Four of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Five of Cups. The Hermit. The King of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Ten of Wands. Six of Wands. Two of Wands. Is this King of Pentacles this person or somebody that they're attached to? Because I'm really feeling like this King of Pentacles is somebody that they're attached to. The Five of Swords. Okay. This King of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, they could be in some sort of relationship or connection where they could be feeling stuck financially with someone. This could be somebody who, you know, pays the bills, provides, head of household, somebody who they feel stuck to because this person, you know, takes care of things financially. Maybe this person, we saw that Five of Pentacles earlier, this person may not feel like they can get out of a situation due to their financial situation. They may feel stuck in a relationship where somebody else is providing. But I also feel like there's some sort of maybe financial abuse going on. Somebody could be, whoever they're with is like the type of person who will hold over their head that they're the breadwinner, that they're paying for this, they're paying for that. The type of person who will, a lot of manipulation here. And I feel like whoever it is that they're with may have even gotten in between you and the friendship by bringing in a lot of conflict and drama as well. Like there may not just have been drama and conflict between you and this person, but the person that they're with, there's some sort of third party energy that I'm picking up on who was definitely sabotaging the connection by bringing in drama, manipulation, you know, getting into this person's ear, trying to create conflict between you two. So there would be some sort of separation as well. This person is getting some sort of clarity in regards to this King of Pentacles that they're dealing with. They're definitely, the hangman energy is starting to kick in with this person. Where they're getting enlightenment, their mindset or perspective is shifting. This person could be trying to regain strength or reclaim their power in this situation. They could be like secretly stashing money, saving money. But it's like every time they save or stash money, it's like this person might try to come in and manipulate them out of whatever money they have saved, whatever money that they are trying to hang on to and cling to. This is somebody who, it's interesting because it's like their perspective is shifting on this person, but they're also still clinging on to the situation. Queen of Swords. You may have been straight up, set some sort of boundaries with this person. I feel like you wish this person well. Yeah, the Devil. You saw that they were stuck in something toxic, so you had to walk away here. Something about your words is haunting this person is what I'm hearing. Something you said is like replaying in this person's mind about whatever situation they're in, the person that they're dealing with. This person feels trapped. But, you know, this is, again, Scorpio, I feel like this wasn't your burden to carry. You may have tried to help this person in some sort of way, and they may not have taken that help. Wheel of Fortune. It's a cycle that they keep going round and round here. I'm hearing that this person like wants to clear the air with you. They do want to have some sort of conversation. But it almost feels like this conversation, they won't be telling you everything. They're going to be holding back a lot. like maybe about what they're currently going through. All right, and that's if you choose to open back up to this person. You know, let's say this person sends you a text or a DM. That's if you choose to open up that text or that DM or answer that phone call. Queen of Cups. You may still have a lot of like love and compassion for this person, but at the end of the day, you had to choose yourself here, Scorpio. You had to choose self-love. You had to put yourself first in a situation. Like, you could be very sensitive to energy as well. And this could have been messing with your energy. What does this have to do with... Okay. What does this have to do with Scorpio's side hustle? Eight of Cups. Six of Cups. The Star. You walked away for a reason, Scorpio. I feel like if this person comes back in, it's going to be the same old, and this could actually really throw you off your path. There's something here that you're really focused on and focused on building. And this person coming back into your life, nothing has changed. They're still in the same dynamic. As much as like their perspective is shifting, as much as they want to leave a situation, they're choosing not to. They're choosing to cling on to the situation out of comfort, safety, security, familiarity. This person coming back in could potentially like really, really throw you off your path. Throw a monkey wrench in something. And that's where this Tower comes in. You're on a path of peace, happiness, emotional fulfillment, getting ready to have some sort of wish coming true. And it's like, if you allow this person back in right before you get some sort of emotional fulfillment, happiness, wish come true, boom, Tower. Something here throws you completely off track. Spirit is saying to stay focused on your future. Stay focused on your destined path here. You know, sometimes you can love somebody, you can have compassion for them, but sometimes you have to love somebody from afar. The Empress. Choosing yourself. There's a lot of abundance getting ready to come your way. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. This is you putting in that work, building something brick by brick here. This person could be watching you. Could be through social media, asking people about you, trying to gather some sort of intel. This person's feeling very rejected, very disconnected in their own life. Meanwhile, the Fool. It's like, if this person is watching you on social media, for some of you, it's like they see you kind of in this Fool energy where you're enjoying life. You have some sort of freedom that they don't have. You're getting ready to attract a lot of amazing things into your life. Love, opportunities, money. You could be getting ready to create something, birth something into the physical world. Could be a creative project. Again, some sort of side hustle you have going on. And this very thing could disrupt the process of what it is that you are creating and getting ready to birth. The Nine of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Financially independent, successful. And that's, you see, this person could compare themselves a lot to you as well. Like, oh, I don't have that. You know, we saw that, again, that Five of Pentacles in the very beginning. This person has a lack mentality, a poverty mindset. they could literally be in a place where they feel like they don't have enough, or they don't have support, or they're financially dependent on whoever it is that they're dealing with. It feels like things are getting ready to move very quickly for you. You're approaching goals very quickly, good news coming in. But I also see communication coming in from this person. And what is that? It's devil energy. This person is still attached to someone toxic. They still have a lot of toxic tendencies. I see a lot of jealousy here as well, underlying jealousy. So this person could be thinking of you, missing you, feeling very nostalgic, trying to manifest a reunion. But in the same token, there's a lot of envy. There's a lot of jealousy, resentment. Ooh, what a mess. What a mess. This karmic friend is a disruption to what it is that you are building, what it is that you're getting ready to create and birth into this world. Messages for Scorpios, please. Boundaries. You've had to set some sort of boundaries with this person. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough. Plastic smiles. Fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in name only, confirmation. One more here. Behind the mask. Hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality, no one sees the real me. Yeah, like I said, I feel like this person, even if they were to, not if, I feel like this person is coming back in, but when they come back in, they're going to be hiding behind a mask. They're not going to tell you what their real reality is like. They might paint a picture of like, oh yeah, everything is great now, and me and this person are doing really good, or I'm doing great at, financially, whatever lies, illusions they want to paint about their life, they will. It just flew out. Breadcrumbing. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Alrighty, Scorpios. I think I'm going to leave it right there. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, I love y'all. Bye.